Glory to Jesus Christ. Ever notice how whenever you slam down some fast food, how you feel afterwards? In contrast, how do you feel when you've had a really good meal, a home-cooked meal, or a good meal at a good restaurant? Your body feels very different, very good. It's the same thing with what we take in visually. Iconography helps us to take in what is true, good, and beautiful, because it uses elements of beauty. For example, in this icon of St. George, there's a beautiful repeated pattern of an S-curve, which is one of the fundamental motifs of beautiful design. Let me point this out to you. See that S-curve? Then it gets repeated. And repeated again. And repeated again. So a repeated pattern forms a beautiful sensation in our brain. Now there's a lot of movement in here with this repeated S-curve pattern that's turned upside down and turned upside. So what the artist did was he takes this diagonal of the sword and slashes it right through the picture plane. It's kind of like a toothpick in the olive of a martini. It kind of keeps it stable. It stabilizes the whole visual plane here. So you have this harmony of a lot of movement, but that movement is then stabilized by the sword. You also have this diagonal movement, which is then offset by another diagonal the opposite way. The hand of God this way, and the view of this princess this way. So now you have two complementary motions going on. All of this adds up to patterns in your brain that your brain finds to be pleasing. So when we feed our brains, our eye, our mind, our heart and soul on iconography with all of its hidden beautiful elements, it actually will help us to develop a distaste for pornography or things that are ugly. Just like when we eat a good meal, we prefer that over just slamming down fast food. It's the same thing with iconography. Glory to Jesus Christ.